Can you hear me now? I'm not for sure. It says that there's volume. I'm not for sure. I have to check here to see. Hey, cool. Yay. Yeah, I didn't decide to do I was going to sit there and do a, schedule a live feed, but I was like, I decided not to. Yeah, I've just been on hiatus. I just have so many things going on. I've been just working, and I did so many different. I've been here. The company that I work for, we had a summer English summer camp that we did in Kamigori, and it was a blast. The kids were amazing, very smart. Um, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still trying to lose weight. There is a gym around here, but I'm still trying to work out the details on how to go to that gym and work out my flabby arms and everything. But I've been doing actually really, really good. I have some interesting news, but I'm not going to share that right now. I have to wait. I've got to ask I got to ask somebody's permission about it before I mention it, just because of privacy issues. But that might be on another live video that I might actually schedule. I'll just have to see on that. But anyway, so yeah, I've got snacks that I'm going to try. I've got a drink. I've got my potatoes. This is Japanese potato salad. And I'm obsessed with this. But I'm going to try this, which is Kagome fruit and vegetable smoothie. And I showed this at the beginning, but I'll show you now since you're here. I just wish more people would watch. I've got this. I got this from 7-Eleven. It is, I don't know if Shinichi and Satoshi had tried these yet, because I know that they are in Hawaii right now, and I miss those guys so much. I don't have any tonkatsu sauce. I wish I did. Next time I'll have to get some and try that. But I've got this dessert mint chocolate chip bun to help support Kumamoto and Kyushu from the floods that they had. This package is empty, but I've got the rest in the fridge. This is their Suddenly, which is Ikinari, 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 and Taste. This is Ikinari Dumpling Taste. Ikinari Dumpling Taste. I really want to try these actually in Kumamoto, so but and then I've got chips galore to try too. And the reason why I have potato salad is because I like to put potato salad on my chips. I mean, I've got the chips that I've got here. Yay! Wait, there's one more chip. One more. Okay, and this is a spicy ramen noodles. So yeah, I've got all these to try. First things first, my mouth is dry, so I'm going to try. It's sweating. I am so hot here. It is not even funny. It's hot, but I really like it here, so I'm not going to complain. I'm here in Japan. I'm staying in Japan forever. It's just not. I'm not leaving. Unless somebody wants to. I can't read Japanese that much. Okay, I'm still learning, but I'm getting there. But yeah, so yeah, I don't want to leave Japan. I mean, I wish I could go to other places in Japan, but it's expensive to travel. I mean, just for me to go from here in Tatsuno to Kyoto. It cost me uh, sen 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 hapku hapku yeah sen hapku go en sen hapku goju en yeah I think sen hapku goju en. So roughly it's roughly about $18.50 or $20. Um, uh, but anyway, so I'm going to try this. Like I said, this is a smoothie. I like this. I really do. To keep myself from buying ice cream, I will actually go. This costs Q Rokuju in with tax, Q Rokuju in with tax. So Q is it Q? Sen Sen Q. No, not Q. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I cannot think. Not Q. I'm trying to think of my numbers. I cannot think. Okay, so in English, it's basically $1.60 for one of these, and I can't think. Sen. I can't think. My brain's fried. My brain's fried. Anyway, so I've got this, and if you take these and you stick them in the freezer, and then you cut open the top, it actually tastes like it's like having, and put it in a bowl. It tastes like having, a yummy, yeah, hyaku. That's I don't know what. Yeah, I meant to say hyaku. So yes, hyaku. So hyaku, hyaku ro Rokuju, Yaku Rokuju, and Yaku Rokuju. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so, but yeah, if you take this and you freeze it and then you cut it open and put it in a bowl, it's like having ice cream, but healthier. So I really like it. So here we go. Eat today. Kanpai. Mm. I probably should get a cup so you guys can see this. Hold on. I am so totally not prepared. This is why I just do this. I'm never prepared. So this is my cup that I got from the Daiso. And when I pour this, this is actually made with almond milk. I personally can't taste the almonds, but my friend tried it and he's like, nope, nope, because he doesn't like almonds. So here you guys go. This is actually really good. I don't care what anybody says. It may not look pretty, but it's actually really good. Here you guys go. It's kind of a chocolatey brown orange color, but it's actually really, really delicious. It smells like bananas and carrots is kind of what it smells like, bananas and carrots. And I know that doesn't sound very good together, but it's actually really good. And I do like it better frozen. In liquid form, I don't care for it. I usually have to put ice in it to have it really, really cold. But frozen, it's like a tasty, healthy treat, and not that many calories. The calories for this is 134 kcal, so that's not bad. I mean, you get 14 vitamins, vegetables, and then 3 fruits. So I mean, that's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. And I've got my trusty little handy wipe here for my hands. So I guess I should open this and wipe off my hands before I start any food. I have not eaten today. I actually been waking up really late. But so yeah, I probably should start, actually scheduling these live feeds. I mean, I think it's, how many viewers do I have? I think I have like 101, subscribers. But, I'm not on here for this, can't really say I'm not on here for the subscribers, but I do this because it gives me something to do. And my daughter is back in Missouri going to college. So for her, we do video chat on the phone sometimes, but I just rather, she can see me do videos and, tell me if there's food that she wants to take. Nope, I do not have any classes today. Thank goodness. I have actually been on break since 5 p.m. Saturday. My last English classes that I taught ended at 5 o'clock. And then, of course, this Saturday I have, this coming Saturday, I will be off a break and I will have classes again that I have to teach. If I could not teach, if I could win the lottery or something, yeah, I would still probably teach, but I would take more breaks. So I'm trying to think here, what to try first. I probably should try the Kit Kat because it is chocolate and it is hot here and I am sweating. You cannot tell, but I am sweating. So here is the Kit Kat. And with the Kuma Bear. And, oh, I guess I could tell you guys this. As you know from the last video, a while back, I was talking in my car and stuff about the, yeah, Star is doing well. She dropped me with a bomb that she's got a boyfriend for the first time, and that scares me to death because, yeah, college boys, I know how they are. But I raised her right, and so I trust her, and so, yeah. Even though I can't meet him, I trust her. She has a good head on her shoulders. And I'm glad I'm opening this Kit Kat because it's already melting. But it's the same color as the sake Kit Kats. It is white chocolate. And I'll show you, it is melting. It is literally melting in my fingers. Here it is, this white Kit Kat. It has actually the smell. You can smell. It smells actually a little bit like sweet potato. And it's melting. It is literally melting, everybody. So, here we go. Itadakimasu. Okay. It's got the chocolatey flavor, of course. But the more pronounced flavors, just like the sake Kit Kats, the sake is really pronounced taste. And this, you have the azuki bean and the sweet potato taste. And it just looks like a regular Kit Kat. But you can taste the azuki and sweet potato. So to actually try, this really, really makes me want to go to Kumamoto and Kyushu and try this. Because this, I mean, oh my god, that's just wonderful. Wonderful. Holy cow. If it wasn't so hot, I would probably, and if I saved up enough money, I'd probably get a package of these and give those away because, oh my gosh, those are so good. Those are yummy. I'm glad I have a whole bag. And they'll probably be gone within a week, maybe. Depends on my sweet tooth. So, I guess we're just going to go through the sweet things and then get on to the savory chips. So, I know, azuki and sweet potato, great combination. I mean, to try the actual, and the thing is it translates into suddenly dumpling taste. So that's kind of weird, but to actually try those dumplings in person would be just totally awesome. So I'm just going to move on to the next sweet thing because I only have 2 sweet things right now. And this is the mint chocolate chip bun. How many calories is this? It's probably going to kill me. Nope, actually it's only 147 calories, so that's not bad. Oh, and it comes in a cute little dish. Okay, this is really weird. I think because it was supposed to be frozen. This is actually cold, but it looks really weird, you guys. So I'm not for sure if I really want to show you it. It looks really, really weird. Okay. It really does look really weird. It's supposed to be green like that, but I think because of the heat and my fridge is really weird and it's old, but we're gonna try this anyway and see what happens. It looks really weird. I'm sorry guys, it may look terrible, but it looks like a ball of jelly, but it's, you know, it's a rice cake. It's mochi. So I'm going to drop this. Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope your procedure goes well. I know how that goes, only liquids. That really sucks. This kind of reminds me of a children's play, you know, jelly and stuff that you play with. I'm going to have to show you because squishy things are my daughter's thing, and this actually looks really squishy, and so I'm just going to see what we have. Okay, I know this doesn't look good, but in the inside, you can barely see it, and you can't really tell the color, but it is, oh, it's like put mint. This is so weird, and it looks so disgusting. It looks like a jelly, and inside, I had to do it. Inside is a mint chocolate chip cream, which tastes exactly like an Andes mint. If you don't know Andes candies in the United States, if there are anybody that's from Japan that's watching this, Andes mints are really, really good. I'm addicted to those. I really love those. And this is getting all over my fingers. This is turning into one big mess. But it's like an Andes candy mint and inside. And I'm sorry that the lighting's not good. But I guess I could have done this in the living room, but I'm in the kitchen. But it's really good. And this is kind of like plain here. So I'm going to eat this because it's falling apart and I'm making a mess. Hold on, guys. See, look at my fingers. It's like it all gelled out. That's really good. The whole thing is mint flavored. The mochi's mint. Excuse me. The mochi's mint flavored. The cream inside is mint. So it's like the most wonderful combination there is. Good job, 7-Eleven, for coming up with this. Or whoever made this. I'll have to look it up to see exactly who made it. Because I'm obsessed with mint. Actually, I think I've seen the mochi matcha cream mochigashi here. And I love matcha too. But I really love mint, and there's so many mint ice creams right now that if I were to have them all, it would all be gone in one day. I could actually do a video just for the mint stuff, and I eat it all in one time. I could do a mukbang video on that stuff, which my friend, and like I said, after I get permission, is actually willing to try to do a mukbang video. They don't speak very much English, but trying to learn. Let me get a drink. So that's a weird combination. Mint and this. Very, 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 very good. Yeah, my 7-Eleven is actually just down the street. I pretty much go out my door, walk a block, and 7-Eleven is right there. Yes, mint chocolate chip ice cream, Baskin Robbins. We do have a Baskin Robbins, but not here in Tatsuno, which really sucks. The nearest Baskin Robbins for me is Yamasaki or Himeji. Yamasaki is a small town. They have an Aeon there, and of course we have an Eon here, but we don't have unfortunately we don't have a 31 flavors in this Eon. I don't understand. Tatsuno is bigger than Yamasaki, but Yamasaki's got 31 flavors in their Eon, and we don't have one in ours. So it really it bugs me. But I went there and the other day and tried their new Minions ice cream that they have, which comes with this Minion spoon, and I kept it because, yeah, that's just me. But their Minion ice cream that they have flavor, it's like a fruit. It's actually really good. I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, okay, let's try something new because I always have chocolate mint ice cream at Baskin Robbins. That's just me, and I love the ice cream cakes from 31 flavors too. And I really would kill for one of those, but it'd probably melt on the way home. Tatsuno from Tokyo. On the Shinkansen, it will probably take you, how long did it take me? Let's see here. That is about, I'm going to say it's about a 5 hour, yeah, about 4, 5, maybe tops, maybe 5 hours on the Shinkansen to Tokyo. And to Tokyo from here, it is $150 one way. $150 one way, unless you have the nice little J-Rail pass. J-Rail pass for anybody that's coming to Japan. I cannot stress enough. Go online and get the J-Rail pass. The J-Rail pass is not that expensive. Well, shoot, I can tell you in just a minute. Give me just a minute because I actually have it saved on my phone. Let's see here, because I'm getting one for my daughter. So, I'm gonna find my thing here. J-Rail pass. And it all also depends on how long you want it. Okay, a J-Rail pass for one adult is, is that right? Making sure this is correct. Okay, here we go. Okay, J-Rail pass, and you can buy these, get these J-Rail passes, Okay, J-Rail passes, you can go to jrailpass.com, and I will show you here, jrailpass.com, and you know, it's 48-hour delivery, so it's really cool. The price for 7 days is $291.10 for 7-day pass. For a 14 pass, it's $463. For a 21-day pass, it's $593.50. Some people might say that's expensive, but when I first came to Japan with my daughter in March of 2017, we had gotten the 7-day J-Rail pass, and that saved us so much because we had to take the Shinkansens and stuff from Tokyo all the way over to Niigata Prefecture. Yes, it includes Shinkansen. The only thing it doesn't include is like the Nozomi and the other one. Let me see here. It does cover the Narita Express. Yeah, it covers it all basically. It does cover the Narita Express. There is a green pass, which if you want to do the more expensive green cars, which is considered first class and blah blah blah. We didn't do first class. We did the regular, and that was fine. Like I said, if you go to jrailpass.com, it's got the list of everything, all the frequently asked questions, the trains that does not include, which there is like a few trains that you cannot use. Do, do, do. Let's see here. Yeah, you can purchase your passes up to basically up to 3 months before you go. So, I mean, like if you ordered your JRail pass on February 3rd and wish to travel in July, then, you know, the issue and delivery of your tickets will be put on hold until the 3rd of June. 3rd of June. So, yeah, it's let's see here. I mean, it has everything on there. It'll tell you what trains you can use, you know. It's like I said, it's way worth it. Okay, the only thing you cannot use the JRail pass on, it's limited to express trains, rapid and local ones. The Shinkansen trains are included except for the Nozomi and Mizuho trains. So you cannot use it on there. Yeah, you could probably visit them and most definitely purchase it through them. And if at the website and stuff, you could probably still get a discount too. You can also use the train on the JR West Mijami Miyajimi. I can't even talk. Miyajima ferry services too, which is you cannot use it. It says for the Kyushu ferry between Hakata and Busan. So, but it's just because with the trains, the Nozomi and the Mizuho Shinkansen are the fastest trains on the Tokaido and Sanyo lines. But you can use the Hikari and Sakura trains, and we used those, and they were just fine. You can also use the JRail Pass also for some buses too. So yeah. But so that's it, and I will put a link about, you know, if anybody wants to know later. So let's get back to the food. But yeah, it is totally worth it. Totally worth it. Some people might say, oh, you know, I'm going for 14 days, but, you know, $400 is kind of expensive, or I'm going for 21 days, $500 for a JRail pass is expensive. If you want to go from Tokyo all the way down to Hiroshima, that is about $300, almost $300 one way for one person. So you have the JRail pass, it's included, so you don't have to worry. And that's from there to there. It's not paying this much for one way and then this much to go back. It's all included, so you don't have extra fees. So it could really add up very quickly to just travel from place to place to place. So yeah, most definitely get a JRail pass. I can't stress that. JRail pass is awesome. And they also send you usually maps and a little booklet and all that stuff. And you get, you know, online support also. So I mean, it's well worth it for anybody to see. Well worth it. But anyway, okay, let's get back to the food because I have my potato salad. Okay, so the first thing, because I won't put potato salad on these because they're twists. Okay, let's go with this one. You know, everybody always says, "Oh, spicy hot." To me, all the chips I've tried, yeah, basically the JRail pass will save you thousands of dollars. Seriously, it'll save you so much because even traveling from hop, skip, and a jump around Tokyo itself, because Tokyo is so big and has so many subsections like Nakano Broadway, and it has Akihabara, and then you have, no, I can't even think. Like I said, you have all the different little places just there around near Tokyo and the little subsections. and paying, you know, $2-3 for one ticket for one way and stuff adds up too. Because just for a ticket from where I get off in, because I take several different trains to get to Kyoto. I go from Tatsuno, then I have to change trains in Himeji, and then I change trains again. I mean, I could save myself several train transfers if I wanted to, but I found a cheaper way just by adding a couple more stops and changing trains 2 more times. So I was all about saving money. Anyway, so I go from Himeji to Kobe, and then in Kobe at Sanyomiya, I changed trains to the Hankyu line, and from the Hankyu line in Kobe to where I go in Kyoto, it's $5.30, and that's just one way. So if you think one way just from there to there is, $5.30, then you have to pay a little extra. So yeah, it can, is it to Kobe? Or is that to Juso? Oh my god, I can't remember. Hold on, I've got to look. I've got that saved on my phone too. I've actually got my route saved. Base fare. Okay, yeah. So it is. So my base fare from Tatsuno to Kobe, Sanyomiya Kobe, to transfer to the Hankyu line is 1,320 yen, and that's basically $13.20. Thank you. Like I said, I'm happy here. This was my dream, and some people have actually told me that I'm a terrible mom because I left my daughter in the United States. First of all, my daughter is 22 years old and an adult, and so she's living her life. And it is now, since I had her when I was 20, it's my life. I love her to death, so my life has always been about her and taking care of her. And so now she understands that now it's my time, and even though we both miss each other, she's doing her thing and I'm doing my thing, and it works. If she wants to see me, she can come to Japan. If I can avoid it, I don't want to go back to the United States. I really, 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 really hate Trump. I can't stand him. But anyway, so yeah, from Kobe to Kyoto, where I get off, it's basically $5.30. That's a one way. So I basically spend almost $50 for a trip to Kyoto and then back here to Tatsuno. And one app that I use for my trains that I love, I usually use my Google on my phone, my Google Maps, my maps on my phone here. It's basically an app. It's not Google Maps, but it's an app that's already been installed on my iPhone, and I use this also to find for wherever I'm going or whatnot. Also, I will use a link called. I'll show you guys real quick. This is going to be a long video. It is called Hyperdia, and I use this also to find the cheapest fares, and they also have it now for Android, which is really good. So if you have an Android or an iPhone, it works great. It is called Hyperdia, if you guys can see. Sorry for the glare. Hyperdia.com. It has timetable and route search. And if I put in where I go to Kyoto, we'll go Tatsuno. You can do it in, Hon Tatsuno. Okay. Usually if you start typing in where you want to go, it will pop up the different sections. So I will click Hon Tatsuno, and then here you type in where you want to go, and I'm typing in KAT. Wait, KATS, which is actually here where I want to go, which is Katsura, which is in Kyoto. And you put in your dates and all that stuff, and I'll just go ahead and I'll just use today, and I'll do 12 p.m. for the departure. And you can also, on this, it will have where you can sit there and choose the different trains and J-Rail passes, and I'll show you that here. Okay, as you can see, if you can see this, it has where you can put in your dates and all that stuff, and there's where I put in my destination. And right here, and this is a great app for you to have on your phone, it has where you can choose airplane, the different trains, like here's the Nozomi and Mizuho. If you unclick that, because you cannot use that, oops, come on, unclick, unclick. You cannot use that for the J-Rail pass. And then, I always click off sleeper trains, airplanes, all that stuff. But if you do that, then and redo the search and stuff, it will, bring up the different ones without using those. But I'll show you here. Okay. Here it is. And I'll blow it up so you guys can see it bigger. Maybe, if I can. Okay. Here it is. It shows, like, when my train's leaving from home Tatsuno, how long it takes between each. It'll also tell you the track line to get on, which is really awesome. The track numbers for each train, where you're arriving, and your departure track. And the trains, and this is going from Osaka when you get on. I can take the train from Himeji, well, from here, go to Himeji, and then go straight to Osaka, and then get on another train in Umeda Station, which is you take the Skywalk from Osaka Station to Umeda, and then hop on the train and go up to my destination, this is what it basically has you do. But it has several different choices, and you can choose your choice. It also tells you the prices per seat. And I will show you here. If you look up here at top, it will tell you your ticket total prices, the tickets, the fare, if there is a seat fare, if there is a seat fare, and how much for a monthly commute ticket. And that's $664.60 for a 1 month. For a 3 month, it has 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months. So for commuting ticket, which is really cool. I mean, if I wanted to go more than once a month to Kyoto, I mean, I could, but I'm not paying that price because, yeah, it's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I was very intimidated by the rail system. My friend wants to actually come here to Tatsuno, but even though my friend is Nihon, traveling, doing many different train transfers actually gives him anxiety. So it's just not going to happen. I'm trying to fix this to keep my hair back. Anyway, and if I take it off, I look a mess. And as you can tell, yes, this is Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service. I love that movie. But so yeah, if you guys can and you come to Japan, most definitely check out the jrailpass.com site before you come. Like I said, you can order up to 3 months in advance before you leave, and then they will send you your J-Rail passes, basically around a month before you leave, so you'll have them, and you can take those once you get it. You can exchange it right there. I believe they're at the airport, and you can use those on all those trains, and it saves you so much money. But anyway, let's get back. So I'm going to try these chips. Sorry, it's been so long. I'm actually being a chatterbox right now. Open this. It just has a plain smell. The chips actually look like Lay's potato chips. Just like Lay's. Get one of these out. So here we go. It's got seasoning on it. You can see the seasoning on it. It doesn't smell very spicy. It does smell like a bowl of ramen. So I'm going to try this. Itadakimasu! Okay. The kick really doesn't hit you. I mean, it does taste like, let's see here. I don't know a lot of this kanji, so I'm going to look this up. Give me just a minute. I'm going to look at some of this kanji because I have no clue. I'm not good with kanji at all. I hate kanji. Why kanji, Japan? Why kanji? I don't understand. I'm just not good with kanji at all. I am not good with kanji. Okay, yeah, so this will just be, you know, a spicy umami flavor, but it's not really that spicy. Yeah, spicy, not sticky. Not sticky like the natto chips I tried, but those were actually really good. Those were actually really, really good. These actually aren't that bad. I mean, I'm gonna have to see here. According to what the kanji says, togarashi, which I love togarashi, tokaso no shibireru karasa ga tokuchou no tatame no ajiwa desu. Surai dake de ne, dake den denaku, dake den denaku. So umame ge ato. Umame ge ato. Sorry, guys. Umame ge ato. Where am I? Hiku yamitsuki ni naru oishii sa desu. Hiroshima kudasai. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that just hurt my brain even trying to think of half of that kanji. I don't like kanji. I don't like it. Don't like it. I'm still trying to learn, you know, katakana and hiragana, and my brain just kind of I study for about 15 to 30 minutes to almost an hour a day trying to just implement the katakana and hiragana in my brain, because most restaurants over here, their menu is in katakana with a little bit of kanji, and I always skip the kanji, and I'm just like, okay, I just try to think of the katakana. So trying to read all this, but it's umami and a spicy ramen noodle flavor, which is really good. But I'm going to, because I love, and I have my potato salad, so I'm putting some potato salad on this chip if I don't break this chip. Okay, itadakimasu. Alright. Yeah, that's good. And a lot of people are like, you're ruining my flavors instead of putting potato salad on everything. No. I actually put togarashi on just about everything. Just about. You know, it's I actually usually put it on my potato salad too. I really like it, so and that's just me. But it's actually really, really good. So that was really, really yummy. So I'm going to save these chips. I will probably actually eat the rest of these. These actually, all these chips will probably be gone within a week because I'll take these to eat at schools. So yeah, not very many people watch my videos, but that's okay. Honestly, try the potato salad with tonkatsu or bulldog sauce. I will try that. I'll probably go to the store today because I have a lot of potato salad. At this local store that's like not right next. It's like 2.5, 3 blocks down the street. Like I said, everything near me is like totally accessible. Totally accessible. I have Eon Mall that is about 2 miles from me, roughly 2 miles from me, walking distance. I have Max Value, walking distance. I usually take the car though because with it being so hot, I would be afraid my food going bad. Then that's going one direction. Going the other direction, I have 7-Eleven, I have Daiso, and I have the local family market that we have that has tons. It has a lot of Japanese food, but they also sometimes have import food too. So they do have Italian stuff there. They have stuff that you can't normally find at the regular grocery stores around here, which is like when I make my homemade cheesecakes, my condensed milk. Um, uh, they have my tomato paste and stuff that I use to make my yum yum sauce or my seafood sauce, which I wanted to possibly do a video of making that, but I don't know if anybody would want to even see it just because I'm not really a cooking channel. I'm not like Shinichi and Satoshi, which are totally awesome, and several of the different YouTubers that I watch. There's a new set of YouTubers that I watch, which is Ito and Kanato, or Kanato. They are YouTubers. They are transgender YouTubers, and they're from female to male, and they both have the surgery, but they are like really, really awesome. They are funnily awesome. Even though what's really weird is I can't really speak Japanese, but I'm getting better at listening and understanding what some of them say. So, I mean, it's really cool. I might do just a quick sometime, because I can do it this week. I just have to charge my phone. I can do, a video walking just to where you can see just around where my neighborhood is and stuff of what's locally accessible. And I'd have to ask the store managers, though, if I could do a video in the one grocery store. They may let me. I don't know. But they're really cool. They're a really cool store, and I will put a link. Maybe actually, I wonder if I can do it. I don't know if I could do it without messing up my thing here. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna go to my own live feed here in just a minute here, and I will go to their website here. You can hear them. Do a link to their channel. Share, copy link, and I'm going to put a link to it in my live video here. Pause. Okay. I'm just putting a link to one of their videos. Okay. I just sent the link and put it on my live chat, as you can see. But these guys, I mean, they actually have two channels, and they have they were going to do a meetup, I think, just this last week. They did a meetup in Tokyo and in Osaka, and I couldn't go, but I really wanted to go. I wanted to meet them. They are funny. They're awesome guys, and you know, they're just truly awesome. But anyway, so yeah, that's about it. And yeah, I'll try to do a video of the area. So next, I believe I will try. Let's go for garlic and pepper. So we have this pasta. So garlic and pepper potato pasta chips by Calbee. Yes, I did. Oh, your cousin's the owner? Seriously? Oh, wow. That is awesome. They're lucky. You are so lucky. I would have loved to. Yeah, I watched their video, and I actually haven't been watching very many YouTube videos, but I watch YouTuber videos, and most of the time I watch them at night. It's helped to wind myself down at the end of a day. And since I've been here, and it's been Obon week, I've been outside walking, and I sweat a lot, but it's really good for my health. So, and yeah, Calbee has great chips. You know, I'm obsessed with their chips too. But I'm also obsessed with the Doritos taco chips that they have here too. One chip that I miss, one thing that I do miss that they don't have here is something that I miss majorly. Ranch dressing. Oh my gosh. Ranch dressing is like a needle in a haystack. You know, McDonald's, you have the ranch dipping sauce. Can't get that here. The sweet and sour dipping sauce. Can't get that here. There's so many things that I just, oh my gosh, I would love to have. Cool Ranch Doritos. And one thing is, I found out, okay, the bacon, just totally off the subject. The bacon here, and I've got a chip here, one of the garlic spicy chips. And it just looks like regular, these look like Ruffles potato chips. But the smell, you can smell a little bit of the pepper and the garlic and kind of like a pasty, buttery flavor. But Japanese bacon here, so far, the ones that is sold in the stores, and my thing is coming off my head. But Japanese bacon here is okay. I don't mind it. I mean, it's bacon. I'm not vegan, but, you know, and I'm not supposed to have a lot of red meat and stuff because of having gout. But when I have a craving, I have a craving. To find American style bacon, you have to go to Costco. Have to. Or the Foreign Buyers Club. And you can order that online. It's expensive. For a package of, and on Amazon, there is a guy that is friends with John Dobb. He is a YouTuber on Only in Japan Go channel. White smoke bacon, and it is sold. You can get it online. It's about a pound of it, but it's $15. $15. And for a package of the pre-cooked bacon strips that you can get and stuff, and those are really good too. But at Costco, that's about $23, $24 for that bacon. So yeah, their bacon's still good. I mean, I really have to cook it a long time to crisp it up, especially for when I go visit my friend and I make sandwiches. Yeah, I crisp it up. It has to cook a good while. But it's still really good. So it's crazily expensive for the bacon, and I've looked online for several different things. Bacon, I mean, chicken actually is fairly cheap. The one place here, two big, huge, sorry, two big, good-sized chicken breasts that have the skin on it, but just regular chicken breasts are about this big, pretty thick. For a package of two, it's like $5, which is actually pretty cheap. and it's a good price. And I will go and I will buy those, and I will split them in half, and then I will freeze them, or I'll pre-cook it and make it into either chunks or shred it for if I want to have it for different meals. And I'll also use it to make teriyaki garlic rice balls, onigiri rice balls. So I do I do cook, but lately I haven't been. It's just way too hot to cook, and it's just mendokusai. Mendokusai. That's like my favorite word, mendokusai or shogunai. Um, it's my friend's favorite word too. When I sit there and say, "Hey, are you gonna go do this?" And he's like, mendokusai." And I was like, "Are you serious?" Um, so yeah. Uh, but I did buy stuff that to make yakisoba. And my yakisoba that I make is really weird. I got the yakisoba noodles, and I just use a soy sauce and yakisoba sauce that comes with it. Sometimes it comes with a package that's just a seasoning, and you add some water to the yakisoba. I usually use butter, and I use onions, and sometimes I use carrots, but I didn't buy any carrots this time. Uh, Sometimes I'll use chicken to put chicken in it if I want, but lately, and I will show you guys what I got. Let me see here. Show you guys what I got. So I bought this, and I hadn't found it before because they were out at max value. And some people may think I'm weird, but this is lemon tofu, and it comes in a package of 4. And I will take this. This is actually a soft tofu, and usually it's used, you put vegetables on it and a sauce, according to the picture. I usually actually take this, and once I've got my noodles pretty much cooked, and before I add the sauce or seasoning, I will take this and I will just put it in the pan when it's hot and kind of chop it up a little bit and mix it in. And it is actually really good. And sometimes I'll go without having any chicken, and I'll just use it. And it's really good. So yeah, I don't normally. I've just gotten used to now eating tofu. It's just really weird. But I've been trying to lose weight and not eat a whole bunch, but still. And then I'm also going to make my homemade cream of mushroom soup because, okay, in Japan, you cannot get cream of mushroom soup. There's no such thing as cream of mushroom soup. You can buy, I saw clam chowder soup by Campbell's, and I've seen a couple other soups, I believe, but cream of mushroom soup, it's not happening. So luckily, I have my own recipe for cream of mushroom soup that I can freeze or prepare the night before or just whatever. And so I'm going to make that. I got some dried shiitake mushrooms because those work pretty good to use in my soup. So yeah, to where I can make. I like making for my friends, the few that I have, and for my friend that's in Kyoto, I like making beef stroganoff, homemade beef stroganoff, and so yeah, so much fun. Anyway, back to the chips. Okay, so back to the chips. Okay, even though you're the only one watching. So back to these chips. Here we go. Okay, to tell you, okay, they sell a packaging for pasta here in Japan. The packaging actually looks like this picture, and it's a chili garlic pasta. These actually taste like that. I've tried that pasta, and I used it, the seasoning, actually, I used it for chicken. But holy cow. These are excellent. These are really good. It has that nice little kick of pepper, of chili pepper, and then that great pungent smell of garlic. I pretty much don't mind anything. I'm pretty much of a person, whatever. I don't care. If people watch, cool. If people don't watch, cool. If people like it, cool. If people give it a thumbs down, oh well, you can't please everybody in the world. If I could, then I'd probably be a rich woman. But of course, I put potato salad on this chip because it's garlic, it's pepper, pasta, potato salad. You can't go wrong. Yep, you can't go wrong. That's actually, I hate to say it, it's actually what this potato salad needed, was some garlic. Needed some garlic. And of course, the pepper too, which I usually, as I said, put peppers on my took out a sheet. I usually put that on my potato salad. When I make homemade potato salad, it's usually onions. And one thing about their onions, they actually wash their onion. They chop up their onion, and then they wash it, and they kind of let it sit in water to help kind of like get the strong onion taste and stuff and smell out of the onion before they put it in the potato salad. I personally like that onion flavor. It gives it a kick that the potato salad needs from having, the mayo, and if you put carrots or whatever in it. So, yeah, and to me, it's not bitter. I don't think it's bitter. Yeah, most definitely go get some potato salad. I don't mind the bitterness of onions. Usually I use Vidalia sweet onions, but you can't really get that here. And even just using the onions that you get here, I think it works. And I made my own potato salad here, and I miss having Hellmann's mayo, but I really like the Japanese mayo here for some reason. I just really like that better. And I want to make my own homemade Italian sub sandwiches that are toasted using the Japanese mayo and my seasonings, and I'm going to try that too. But I usually, like I said, in my potato salad, it usually doesn't have carrots, but usually onions, potatoes, garlic, my mayo. I also put bacon in it, cooked bacon to give it a different flavor. So, actually, I have not had any cucumber. There is a potato salad that I have seen that has cucumber, but the one that I get, it's just potato, onion, carrot, and mayo. There is one that you can buy at not 7-Eleven, because 7-Eleven has a potato salad that doesn't have it in it. But I know Lawson's and Family Mart, their little potato salad packages, that's about maybe, I'm going to say about a fourth cup of potato salad, maybe close to a half cup of potato salad, has corn in it. And I've been a person, corn, really. I like corn, but I can't have it. But I'm like, no corn in my potato salad, please. No corn. They also have, another thing is the furikake that you can get for your rice to put in rice balls for taste and flavoring. Most of the furikake has sesame seeds. I cannot have sesame seeds because of health. It's not, I'm allergic to sesame seeds. I just cannot have sesame seeds. It's the seeds that I can't have. If they were ground up into a paste, that's fine. Ham would be good too. Maybe that's why I put bacon in it, because bacon is ham. But I usually for my potato salad, I will take ham. I will take bacon, and I will take my onions, and I will actually cook them together, and then let them cool, and then I mix it in with my potato salad. But yeah, corn and potato salad it just don't, for me, no. So yeah, with the seeds, thing. So yeah, sesame seeds. I'm not a person. Why sesame seeds? Everybody says, oh, it gives it a flavor. So I don't see the flavor. It's a nuisance to me. Most definitely a nuisance. But other than that, so yep, that's it. My drink is actually lukewarm now. It's okay, lukewarm, but still. Okay, next potato chip to try with is 31 layers, black pepper, and chicken. I'm gonna have to close all these bags up so my chips don't lose. Yeah. Wow, these look like little ribbons. I mean, the picture doesn't really do it justice, but you can tell there's 31 little ribbons here. Here you guys go. And you can see the 31 strip ribbons put together. It's pretty cool. It looks like, kind of reminds me of the sugar candy ribbon hard candies that you usually get like for Christmas and stuff. And I really don't like those, but it kind of reminds me of them. Flavorful. The pepper is really pronounced. You can definitely taste the black pepper. Now I can taste the chicken. It's kind of like, okay, I just realized what the taste of these are. Yeah, Hammond's ribbon candy. The only thing is, if you're thinking about candy or anything that's from California, and I know they do have it in Japan, but it's really expensive, See's candy. Oh my God. See's butterscotch lollipops, the chocolate, the latte ones, coffee ones. See's candy. Oh my God. I grew up, of course, being from San Diego, I grew up on See's candy. Love See's candy. Anyway, back to these. These actually, okay, to give you the easiest flavor I could think of, and some people might say, oh my God, really? This tastes like Kentucky Fried Chicken. The crispy Kentucky Fried Chicken and the original recipe and crispy chicken. This is what this tastes like. It reminds me of Kentucky Fried Chicken. And that's actually really good. And there is a KFC. The closest KFC to me is in Himeji. And now I want KFC. It was really good. So since this is black pepper and chicken, I have to get another one. This bag of chips was, how much was this? How much was this? This bag was, I believe, 178 yen. So 170 touch. Roughly about that price. Roughly about 100. Sorry. You live 2 miles from See's? Oh my God. Yeah, See's is just, yeah. And not very many people have had See's. And one thing I know that's popular, everybody's like, when it comes to candies and stuff, Linden chocolate is very popular here. Lindor chocolate is very popular. And they've had like a chocolate thingy with them. But I've brought Ghirardelli chocolate here. And a lot of people like that too. My friend really loves Skittles. I don't know why, but he loves Skittles. Skittles to me are okay. Me, it's, Reese's peanut butter cups. I did have my friends try Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah, the butterscotch squares are the bomb from C's. And I love butterscotch. But I had my Japanese friends here tried the Reese's peanut butter cups, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's just way too sweet." Yeah, it is sweet, but that's pretty much the only really sweet thing that I like. I really like chocolate, but yeah. Um, so I'm going to add this. Okay, you've got KFC chicken, chips, kind of, I guess, and potato salad. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. That's yummy. So, yep, dipping chip. I'm gonna have to buy more of these. Because unfortunately, sometimes with Japan's chips, you'll get used to one flavor that you really like, and then you can go back, try to go back maybe each week or something like that to get it. And one week you'll find it's totally gone. It's not there no more. Discontinued. Don't make it no more, which really, really sucks on a lot of things. But this is really, really good. Huh? Yum. And that's one thing. Oh, that they do teach that I found out here in Japan when they teach young kids English, or even some adults. They tell them that the word yummy is only used by little kids. I don't care what you say. I use yummy all the time. Yummy is a great word. Yes, you can say delicious. You can say delectable. You could say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, which I taught 2 of my English classes, my kids, that word. There's a song that we did called "How Was the Party?" How was the party? It was wonderful. How was the party? It was great. How was the weather? It was beautiful. How was the water? It was nice, great, whatever. It's a jazz chant that I taught in some of my classes. We'll learn jazz chants to learn words because it's an easy way to remember. And with one of them, it was like, how was the party? It was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The kids, when I said that, they just kind of looked at me like, huh? What did you just say? And at least somebody else says yummy. I say yummy all the time. But that word, and I even taught my friend how to say it. So when I taught them, I was like, okay, super. They're like, super, Cali, fragilistic. And I kind of broke it up in even smaller. But at the end of basically about a month, they could say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, which was really cool. And then I was like, oh, do you want a challenge? And they're like, what? And I was like, say it backwards. Docious-ali-exvistic-fragicalirupus. And they're like, no, I am not trying to say that backwards. It's just not happening. So, yeah. So trying to teach them, different English. And I have, all the places, what people don't realize is there's no correct English because every different town, state, city in the United States, from California to Louisiana to New York to Minnesota, Washington, everybody has their own twist on words and way of saying words. Yeah, I can say it backwards. It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and you could say it backwards, which is Docious-ali-exvistic-fragicalirupus, but that's going a bit too far, don't you think? Anyway, yeah, I love Mary Poppins also. But so yeah, it's just being a teacher is not something I aspired to do, but teaching the young kids that I teach here up to teenagers, we do offer at my company, we do offer private lessons and, kind of like private adult lesson classes and stuff. But I don't teach any adults right now. The schools I teach in are in 3 different spots. I teach in Sayo, I teach in Yamasaki, and I teach here in Tatsuno. Most of the time during the week, it's in Sayo and it's up in the mountains. And because I'm still fairly new, I still need to get known around that town, maybe to bring more kids in. What do the kids call me? Most of the time it's Tanya Sensei, and they've gotten used to because they know I like cats, so it's Tanya. So, sorry, my hair. But yeah, most of the kids have gotten used to me. They call me Tanya. So, when my name actually for I gotta get another Honko stamp, but I have to get the regular wooden one because the self-inking ones you cannot use those for, important papers like buying a house, buying a car, bank, bank stamping and all that stuff. So you have to have the regular wooden one with ink pad. And I've already got my name figured out in kanji, and my kanji means fire and hearth. So, and that's just because of my nature. I'm very, fire is very bright and hot, and it can rage sometimes. And a hearth is for heart and warmth. And so my last name for Ronero, and it actually is spelled Ronero, it's fire and hearth. And then my name for Tanya, because with the way it's spelled, it sounds like Tanya. The way it's said is Tanya. So when I spell it in katakana, it's Tanya, and then so Tanya, and then in kanji, it's Tanya. And when we did our summer school, I was like, "Hey, everybody, my name's Tanya. Tanya," and they just kind of laughed. So I try to have as much fun with my kids and my students as I can. And then teaching, I'm actually, even the place that I live. Hello, Clumsy. How are you doing? So my the kids, down right here where I live in this neighborhood. Okay, just to let you know, everybody says living in Japan is expensive. Yes, it can be expensive, and this is totally off of the food that I still have to try. Living in Japan can be expensive. And I've been actually on this live video, holy cow, for an hour. An hour. This is like the longest live video I've ever done. But, more people come, it gives me something to do today instead of getting out in the heat, which I will actually get out later tonight and go walking, probably go Pokemon hunting. But here where I live in this apartment building, or it's called a mansion, which is really weird. In my place, everybody around here, basically, if you want to speak Eigo, it's not going to happen. Most, I'm going to say 99% here, they can say hello to you, they can say good morning to you in English, and goodbye, and that's just about the extent of it. Oh, okay. Hey, Cha. I was wondering if Clumsy Girl was Cha or not. But so around here, they all speak Japanese. And so when they see me outside my door, they come and they start talking to me. And this is where my listening skills have to, really start kicking in. So I can read, and I've got the NHK and some another kind of like a language type app that I have downloaded and put on my MP3 player, and I will listen to that because it has a lot of voice. and it's all in Japanese, and it'll tell you the English. And so I listen to that because when they talk to me and they ask me questions or say something, I'm like, I look kind of stupid because I'm like, what did you just say? Just like with my kids will go, nay, nay, sensei. And I'm like, huh? So listening skills, I'm getting there. I'm getting there because my students, except for one, there's one student that I have, and his name is Sota. He is smart as a whip. He is like, he's 6 years old, I believe. Yeah, 6 years old. And when it comes to teaching him English, the English that we teach and stuff we teach with the Benesse program and um, and other teaching materials, he is really good. So when I ask him, do you want a hamburger? And he's like, no, I don't. Do you want, I like nani nani. I like, I don't like nani nani. My name is blah, blah. He is he is really smart. He is like really smart. But like I said, I love all the kids that I teach. I really want, I really would love to have even more kids to teach. And I do private lessons. And my private lesson student is in high school, and she's really awesome. And she's really, really smart. So shout out to all my kids if you even watch this, or even my private lesson student. I know you're watching it or you will watch it later because you always do. You always tell me. Am I going to move on from teaching? Well, this right now, teaching is the only way I'm able to stay here in Japan right now. The company I work for the company I work for is just totally awesome. Even if I were to find somebody and get married and be married, if I get married and stuff, yes, I could stay in Japan, especially, uh, you know, from all that aside, staying in Japan is my goal. I want to stay in Japan forever. I want to live here. I want to be a part of the community. I want to, basically, yeah, give up. I've said this many, many times. I will give up my U.S. citizenship for a Japanese citizenship. There's no contest. That is what I will do. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going. This is something that I want. Japan. I love this country. My heart is with this country and the people, and I just love it here. And some people are always like, oh well, I don't want to raise. I don't want to raise a kid here or something like that. If somebody tells you they don't want to raise their kids in Japan, they're I hate to say it, they're stupid. To me, they're stupid because Japan is extremely safe and a great place to raise kids. Like, well, what about daughters? Yes, and I'm going to stress this. It doesn't matter where you live. You are going to have perverts. You are going to have, and this is totally off what I was going, for my food review for my live video. You're going to have perverts. You are going to have, and this is totally off what I was going, for my food review for my live video. It's totally off the subject, but in recent news, don't know if you've known or heard about this. Everybody in Japan has heard about it, and possibly over in the United States or wherever, about the women that were taking the exam for doctors and stuff, and they've been excluded. Some people are all irate and pissed off about that. I'm like, you know what, people, this is Japan. Women here in Japan, need to take bigger roles, but if you want to work, then work. I mean, if you want to have a family, have a family. In the United States, you can work and have a family, but you don't usually quit your job just because you had kids. It was a huge deal about some women had went to take the exams for the doctor's exam, and they were turned away. So I'm not totally in the know-how on that, but I personally, and then that made a lot of people, some people here that are Gaijin, considered Gaijin or foreigners here, saying, oh, well, I don't want to raise a girl in Japan, blah, blah, blah. Japan's really safe. Japan is, to me, come on, it's one of the countries that if you have a kid that's in kindergarten, they can, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, they can pretty much go on a train, walk to school, and you don't have to worry about them getting kidnapped, really. So, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Japan is my number one pick for raising kids, having a family. It really isn't that expensive. Japan is about as expensive as you make it, just like anywhere in the U.S. Or any other country. Just to give you a rough estimate, my bills here total for rent, electric, gas, water, and I don't spend a lot on food, and I don't eat that much. I eat maybe 1 to 2 meals a day, and then I snack. But sometimes I just, it just all depends on how I feel. And I don't think I've lost weight, Cha. I really don't think I've lost weight, but, I don't see it, because, I just don't see it. But thanks. But roughly my bills here, let's see here at that. And then I also pay car insurance. So roughly, I'm going to say my bills total a month about $650 to $700, and that's a really high guesstimate. And that's also including my health insurance too. Onigiri at the store, runs, and you've been here, you went to Tokyo. I mean, not Tokyo, you went to Nagoya. But roughly it's about, between $1 to $1.40 for the onigiri at the konbini. And I could buy a big bag of rice and make my own here. And, I bought some rice, and I've got some seasonings, and I've got my nori sheets. So I will sit there and I'll make onigiri, and I'll take it to work with me. So yeah, that's pretty much, but it's not that expensive. I mean, well, it can be. If you live in Tokyo, Osaka, the bigger towns, yeah, furikake, I can't find furikake to put on my onigiri that doesn't have sesame seeds. I did find one. I actually will do this. Let me get it. This is like so bad. These two. Okay. So I'm back. Sorry, guys. Because all the furikake that they have here always has sesame seeds. There is not one that you can find without sesame. It's just not happening. There's always going to be sesame seeds if they have some without sesame seeds, I would greatly appreciate it, but most of them don't. Most of them have sesame seeds in it. But what I buy, and this is actually to make for fried rice, but I use it this way. I will actually, get some eggs, and I'll fry them up, and I'll put it in it. And I'll make them into onigiri this way. But I will get these. These are to make, a fried rice. This is a pork fried rice. This does not have any sesame seeds in it whatsoever. And it has 3 packages in here. And I will take and I will make I'll do a cup of rice, which is really cool. I've got a rice. It has 3 packages in here. And I will take and I will make I'll do a cup, which is really cool. I've got a rice cooker. I got the rice cooker thanks to friends that students that are friends with the teachers have been going to the schools a long time. They, I met them, and then all of a sudden, it's like, here, I have an extra rice cooker, you can have it. And I'm like, what? And so I bawled. But yeah, I will take this and I will cook my rice, and it'll be warm, and I'll cook my eggs and scramble them up into small little pieces, and I will get negi, and I will just take this, but with my rice steamed and hot, I will put it in a bowl, and I will mix it up with this, and I will make it into rice balls, freeze it, and then I've got them in the freezer. I take them out, put them in my lunchbox, and there you have it. I mean, this is really simple if I don't feel like cooking up regular chicken to make. Toss it over to make what I want to eat, something to eat for lunch. Then I can just have it, and it's there. And then I also sometimes take these. These are called forest crackers, and I believe I had it on a video about these. I'm not opening this because I have my chips, but these are onion flavored. These are called forest crackers. A box of, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there are 8 packages in a box of these, 8 or 9, and those I will use just to munch on at home with some butter. And butter may not be good for you, but it's yummy. Dang it. So yeah, I will have that. It's just a seasoning, actually. All that's in that is just a seasoning. So there's salt, pepper. I tossed it over there. Sorry, guys. There's basically like freeze dried pieces of pork that's in here. But so yeah, there's pepper, garlic, garlic, toragashi, no. Some other seasonings that I can't read the kanji for. Yeah, so I can't read a lot of this kanji. But it's really good flavor. So, I mean, this is something, yeah, it is a flavoring packet for fried rice. That's what I said. It is a flavoring packet for fried rice, but I use it for my onigiri since I can't have furikake because they have sesame seeds in it. Oh well. Sorry about the train. Yeah, where I live, there's a train tracks. I mean, the station is about, the station for me is about 4 blocks away, 4 or 5 blocks away. So, I mean, I can leave my car here, or if I wanted to, if I'm going to like Kyoto and I have a lot of bags, then I can park at the train station. The train station here in Home Tatsuno for 24-hour parking is $4 a day. And that's really cheap. So I will park my car there and then just hop on the train. But if I don't want to, then I can just, my car stays in the parking lot here for the apartments, and I just walk to the train station. Pretty simple, quick, fast, easy. But so yeah, that's the way that goes. So the last bit of chips that I have to try are these. These are Potato Dragon to Oishii so dane. So delicious, isn't it? But so, and there's other ones that are pepper flavor. Yeah, it is really cheap because in Kyoto, if you want to park your car and it's not at the train station, there is no parking at the train station. You actually have to use the metered parking lots that they have. And that's expensive. For one day, not for one day. Yeah, for one day, I believe it's like almost $15 for 24 hours. because they do metered time in Kyoto, well, near Katsura Station, where I go most of the time, for from 0-100 hours to, I believe it's 11. It's like $6-7, and then from that time on into the night, it's like another $6 to $7. It can be really expensive for a day. So I'd rather just, because I wouldn't mind driving. I would love to drive to Kyoto to where I could just drive my car around. I would love to drive to Kyoto to where I could just drive my car around. But it is a company car, and parking is expensive. And my friend doesn't have a regular parking space, so yeah, it would just be, it's more expensive to drive there to have parking than it is to just take the train, and so much easier. Just take the train, and so much easier. So yeah, but I mean, you can do a car rental, but then even doing a car rental, you have to pay for the car rental, and then you have to think about parking and stuff. It's just cheaper to walk. Taxi cabs. Okay, taxi cabs are not that expensive. There is actually an app called TaxiFare, and I will show you guys that just in case if you want to take a taxi. Let's see here. Taxi. Oops. Taxi. Okay. I believe it's this one that I used. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, no tipping at all. If you try to tip, you're gonna get these dirty looks, and if you try to leave a tip on wherever you're at, they will chase after you. I accidentally did that actually, what was it? A couple months ago. I did that, and they actually ran after me outside of the restaurant because I just had, an American moment, and I left a tip on the table, and they actually chased out the door to give me the money back, and I was like, oops. Blonde moment, totally forgot. But there is a website, go to taxifarefinder.com, and you can actually type in where you are, from destination to destination, and it'll basically give you the no, they still wouldn't accept it. No tipping. No, even if it's an American foreign themed place, there still is no tipping. No tipping. No tipping. So yeah, because it kind of gives them not really a complex, but it implies that you don't think that they make enough that they could support themselves without getting a tip. So yeah, no tipping whatsoever. They, unless they are somebody that, is, I still have yet to find a place where, tipping's accepted. I still haven't found any place. So yeah, no tipping right now, unless, there's somebody that lives in Japan that knows of a place of tipping. If you want to go there, there you go. But as far as, every place I've been, no tipping. But anyway, this taxi fare finder, I am using this because of my upcoming trip that will be going from here to Kyoto and to Osaka for the Utada Hikaru concert. Oh my gosh. And that's another thing. Yes, I am going to that concert. It is hard. Utada Hikaru does not have a fan club, which I really think he should. If I could figure out a way to go with the Hiki staff, they are on Twitter, and make a Utada Hikaru fan club. I so would do that. I loved her since she was Cubic U in the United States. That was back in 1994, 94, 95. 96, somewhere around there. 94, 95, 96, somewhere around there. Can't remember now. But I've loved her music since then. Yeah, they would chase you everywhere. Yeah. 31 Flavors wants tips now. That's ridiculous. Yeah, no tipping. But yes, I am going to the Utada Hikaru concert. I surprised my friend with, because I told my friend that I lied, and I had actually lied, and before I saw my friend, I had messaged them and said, I'm sorry, I didn't win tickets, blah, 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 and they're like, oh, well, she doesn't have a fan base, and the tickets are done by lottery. Here in Japan, if you want to go to a concert, most of them, especially the bigger names like Arashi, Utada, shoot, trying to think. Exile, maybe. No, not Exile, because Exile you could go to the lobby and at the convenience store and get tickets. Most of the bigger named concerts and stuff, you have to go through a lottery to get tickets, so you could either win or not win. Or if they have a fan club, you have to go to their website to enter. If you're a part of the fan club, then you still have to enter for the lottery tickets, but you're still more guaranteed to get tickets. So I had entered to get tickets, and I found out I won, but the day that I found out I won, I told my friend I didn't win because I wanted to surprise him when I went to visit. And I went to visit last month and brought many gifts and brought the one, and I said, I'm sorry, I lied in Japanese, and I can't remember how to say it now because my head's going a million miles a minute. I'm just rambling. But I wrapped it in a ribbon, and I gave it to him. I was like, here you go. And he was like, can I open it? I was like, yeah, does up. And he opened it, and the first thing I was like, do you understand? I was like, what kind of? And he's like, huh? Master, huh? Master. And I was like, yes. I was like, this is why I lied. I was like, we are actually going to Utada concert. Yeah, it's by a lottery. Like right now, okay, the lottery for the people that did a special order of the CD, that was a special thing. So I got in on that one. There will be another lottery in September for concert tickets. Thank you. And that lottery in September will be for concert tickets. Gomen nasai. Then daijoubu. But there's another lottery for those concert tickets, and then there's a lottery, kind of a special lottery that was being put on by Suntory. If you know who Suntory is, they make plenty of drinks, and Utada, for one of their new sparkling water drinks, she did her Play a Love Song album. Her song was featured with the featuring of that drink, and they were doing a lottery for that and for tickets. So, but to get her tickets, is kind of difficult. But I am happy that I'm going, and I've got everything all planned out, and it's going to be my first concert ever. I've never been to a concert. This will be my first concert ever, and I just can't wait. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm just really, really, really excited about. And you don't have to be jealous. Unfortunately, I could probably, maybe on my phone, I'm not for sure. I'll have to see how I can do it because I don't want. I'm gonna have to clear out all the pictures off my phone just for the Utada concert. You cannot take video or pictures, and it's gonna be strict and tight, close knit. But I will try to take as much pictures as I can before the concert if I'm able to. And maybe post them on my social media, which is, probably my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter accounts. And there might be a special video, just all depends on what I can do and what I can't do. But anyway, I'm going to take a drink here. Even lukewarm, it's still okay, but I still prefer it iced. So yeah, back to these yummy twisted potato chips. They are just swirls. They look like little tornadoes, or kind of like a dragon that's all curled up. Here you go. And these have a little bit of black pepper on them. So, itadakimasu. So, these are just plain flavored. It just tastes like a puffed potato chip. Not corn, but potato. It's light. It's airy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a mushroom that grows off of a tree. Can't remember what those mushrooms are, but kind of reminds me of a mushroom and a flower. Kind of like a trumpet flower almost too. Or a tornado or whatever you can think of, a dragon, all curled up. Kind of like a water dragon. But they're light, fluffy, airy. It's got just a light salted type seasoning to it. It's not bad. Of course, I have to put some potato salad on it. Make it look like an ice cream cone. There you go. That's it. It's like an ice cream cone, everybody. See if I can do this without making a mess. There we go. It's an ice cream cone potato salad on potato chip, ice cream cone style. That's actually pretty good too. So these probably with some mayo or even egg salad would probably be actually really good. Because these are just, seriously, just looking at them, you can see the pepper flavoring. It's just a like peppery seasoning on it. And it is potato, but it's really puffed and light and airy. And I've had a whole bag of these. Okay, have fun. Tell your son hello. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, Mindy. Anyway, so these chips, these are really light and airy. I don't believe, even though they're 267 calories, calories for the bag. These are actually light and airy. Thank you, Cha. There's never really people that watches this because I don't announce live videos or when I'm going to do them. I may need to start doing that, but half of the time I don't have enough time to do YouTube videos or something. It's just, kind of on a whim most of the time. But I'm eating my Japanese potato salad, and I'm obsessed with this stuff too. So those are all the chips I've tried. All these chips. Yep, these chips that taste like KFC chicken, whether it be the original recipe or extra crispy. That's what these taste like. These are just like light, airy, fluffy potato. They call it Dragon Potato by Frito-Lay. I think these would actually go over really well in the United States. These are actually really good. Most of these chips that I got, they're either between $1.50 to $2 a bag. And these are spicy. It's a ramen, Toragashi ramen noodle flavor. And then the last one was the chili garlic pasta. And this actually they have a seasoning pack here in Japan for the pasta and stuff. And I might get a couple of those. And that would be something maybe to do a giveaway if I do a giveaway on my channel. These are really good too. And those are good with fish out because it's got a really pronounced garlic flavor. And like I said, this is just a recap of all these potato chips that I've had. So I've tried 4 bags of potato chips. I'm going to have to close them all. That was to help support the Kumamoto project in Kyushu from the floods that they had. This is, as I said before, Ikinari dumpling taste. So suddenly dumpling taste. Don't ask me why they even made it like that. These are really, really good. These are really good. And just having one package out, though, before I tried it, it had already melted. It is that hot in here. No, I do not have my air conditioning running. I would like anything. Anything that anybody wants to send me, I would like anything. I'm trying right now to come up with, actually for Utah, I'm actually trying to come up with a care package, but, you know, money-wise, I'm just, right now, it's just up in the arms for everything. Plus, you know, I have a thing about eating out a lot with the bento place across the street. But, and then trying to save up money right now. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, everybody's got their home life. I'm not worried. You know, everybody's got their home life. I'm not worried about it. Shogunai. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. I wanted to save up money for my daughter's graduation, but tickets to America right now are about, for when I'd have to go, which is in May, for plane tickets is about $1,600, and I'm worried about if I tried to go back to the United States that either Trump won't let me in, or he'd be like, nope, you can't leave. And yeah, I'd rather stay here. Even though I want to go to my daughter's college graduation, unless I can, I just, I don't trust Trump as far as I can throw him, which I can't throw him very far. So, but other than that, that's pretty much everything I tried besides you saw me drinking this. And I know it kind of looks weird, but it is by Kagome. And it is a vegetable fruit smoothie. And I like this better frozen because it has it's like ice cream. But this is really good. It's got 14 vegetables and 3 fruits in it. And it's really, really good. This was about $1.60 for a container. But drinking the rest because it's warm. I don't think he put anything on Travels again. He may not have put anything on Travels, but I wouldn't put it past him because it's not until next year, and next year is 2019. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. But I'm gonna see him. But saving up money, I still need to get several things here for my place for myself. And there's so many things that I like doing here. I honestly, and my daughter would probably shoot me for saying this. I love my daughter to death. I mean, I do not regret being a mom, except for sometimes when she calls me up and, Mom, can you help me do this? I'm like, oh my gosh, child, you're an adult now. But honestly, if it was to go back to the United States, her graduating from college is a big deal. Oh yeah, Daiso. Yeah, Daiso is just down the block from my house. I mean, it takes me maybe 3-5 minutes to walk to Daiso. There are 2 Daisos in my town. There's the one Daiso down the street. The other one I have to drive through, but it is actually a 2-level store, and it's got a lot more stuff to it. Yeah, I love Daiso also. But to be honest, if it was either save money to travel around here in Japan or travel back to the United States for graduation, I'd have to say I'd rather just stay here and travel around here. I want to go to her graduation. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I want to go back for her graduation, but for priorities wise, it's because also her graduate back for her graduation, but for priorities wise, it's because also her graduation in the United States is different than here, and her graduation is actually during like right after classes just now begin and stuff, and since school starts back up in April here, so it would be, I would have to put off some classes and reschedule things, and I just don't know about that, but I'll have to wait till it gets closer to see what I'm going to do. But I'm going to eat some more potato salad. But other than that, honestly, people, that's my review of everything. If you just now are singing this like Cha, yeah, it'd be hard with employment since Japan is different. Yeah. I don't plan on going back to the United States. I don't want to live there. No. Living in Japan is my dream. This is where I'm going to stay, and I will do whatever it takes to stay here. I will work my butt off to stay here. I love my company, and I don't plan on leaving them. So they should have no my company that I work for should have no worries. I'm committed to this company. Even if I won the lottery or something, I'm committed to this company. Yeah, hopefully you can come here because, I would love for you to come here to my town, to Tatsuno. Everybody's like, oh, go to Tokyo, Osaka, Kobe, and stuff. Tatsuno is not huge, but there's plenty of things to see here in Tatsuno, plenty of things to do. And I just like walking around, period. So, I mean, and I still haven't discovered even half of the stuff that is available around here in Tatsuno. There's a lot of stuff that I can do, but I need to also get a proper vlogging camera to vlog things. But other than that, that's about it. And of course, I tried this, and this kind of looked really weird. So if you watch the video from the beginning, I'm sorry with the way this looked. The packaging, it would probably have looked like the packaging if I would have done the video right away. But the packaging, this is actually a mint mochi around a mint cream with chocolate chips. This is actually really, really good. Yeah, the camera that you had gotten me, the battery won't work for it. The camera that you gave me, the battery does not work, does not charge anymore. And I tried to get a different battery for it, and it's just not working. And so, yeah. And when I tried to do a video with it, it would stop in the middle, or it wasn't recording or staying on. So I don't know. I just need to get me one of those bigger cameras, like the Luminex ones that got the It's got the display screen that comes out to where you can actually look at yourself while you're videoing and stuff like that. Or just a regular camcorder would probably be even better. No, it's okay. It's not your fault. You know, it worked for a good while. So, but other than that, that's pretty much everything that I've tried. This video has gone on for, holy cow, 2 hours. 2 hours and 14 minutes. Holy cow. It's been going on for a long time. So this video has gone on for a long time. I haven't been doing a lot on social media. I've just been really, really busy. And what people don't understand, YouTube is not my life, because if YouTube was, then I'd be on YouTube. I mean, if I made money from YouTube, that would be great. But I'm not big enough. But I'm not big enough for that. I don't do a lot of interesting content for that. I just do whatever I do on a whim. I'm just me. So um, so so yeah, it's just kind of weird. But anyway, if there's anything you guys would like to see, if I have time and I can do it and I have the money resources to do it, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. You can contact me on my social media, Tanya Loves Japan, which is here. Send me a message. I am also on Twitter as Seraphine. You can find me on Instagram under Seraphine. There are links in most of my videos in the description box below on my social medias. And there should be links to my social medias also here on my YouTube page. Go to my About page and everything else. But, and I'm thinking about setting up, I'm not totally for sure on that, for if you want to send me something, message me and I will send you my address. Yeah, I know YouTube isn't my life, but I should try it. I'm trying my best. There are so many great a video every month about Japan. I could probably do that. I mean, I don't go very many places. I probably could, but I'm lazy right now. But I'm going to try. There are several different places around here. And I want to show some people more about Tatsuno and where I live and stuff that some YouTubers haven't done. Some YouTubers, they've got paid to go to different spots. Tatsuno is a totally different little town, and it's cute and adorable. So yeah, I'm gonna try doing as much as I can. I may just put out one video a month to begin with, and I might start that maybe I'll start it after September. I don't know. September is my friend's birthday, and I'm going to celebrate it. But so other than that, yeah, I mean, I pretty much, a lot of people have told me also, this is totally opposite. People have told me, oh, do mukbang videos. Okay, first of all, you have to have the money to buy all that food. Food is not cheap, but it's not really expensive either to eat out here. Could do filler videos a day in my life. Okay, my life is boring as hell. My life is so boring here. There really isn't much of a day in my life that I could do. I mean, most of the time when, hold on, train's going by. Most of my that I do is I get up early in the morning. I get up about 6:30. Have a cup of coffee, check my messages, and then start preparing for my lessons for my class. ASMR. Oh, those ASMR, those sound videos. Um, I really wouldn't know how to do one of those. I've heard, but and yeah, I've seen some mukbangs do just one dish. Um, I'm gonna possibly, start. I've got a few things in mind that I was gonna try, um, but I'm gonna see. I'm still hashing some things out. Um, but other than that, yeah, my life's pretty boring because I'll sit there and, I've got to prepare for my lessons each day. The only days I have off are 2 days, except for, Oban. And Oban, I've been lazy. It has been crazily hot here. We were supposed to get rain, the typhoons, which luckily went around us, but unfortunately, went to Tokyo, and one went towards Kyushu and, Okinawa. And but we got just like a little bit of rain, hardly last night sometime. And then, of course, it's practically clear skies right now and sunny and hot and humid. And I usually wait until nighttime to go walking. And now I'm doing Pokemon Go again and catching Pokemon. And so that's kind of fun, especially when people see me. I'll do Pokemon Go on my phone, and then I will then I'll sit there and I'll have music in my ears from my MP3 player. Um, Pokemon Go, I will show you all just in case if you want to add me. Um, I try to send gifts as much as I can when I visit a Pokestop and I have gifts. Um, my latest thing, I caught a Snorlax by hatching an egg. Um, there's a lot of Pokemon that are around right now, and there's a raid going on too. Huh. I'm only level 22. Like I said, I started it when I was in the US, but I stopped playing it, and then my coworkers play Pokemon Go. So because they play Pokemon, I'm like, hey, friend me, we can trade animals and stuff. And one thing that they can't get here is a Tauros. And I had a couple, so I gave my coworker a Tauros, and he was like extremely happy. Um, I'm level 22. And let's see here. If you want to add me, here you guys go. Here is my trainer code. If you want to add me, if you want to add me, there you go. You have my trainer code. So, I mean, it'd be really cool. I would love to go, if there was a way to go around the world and just play Pokemon and, get new fans and stuff like that, I would. Eating my potato salad because it's getting warm. I need to go get more gifts. I'm running out of gifts to give people. I haven't caught any Pokemon today because I've been doing this video. Well, you can only send, I think, one gift a day, or you can send more than one, but I'm not for sure. I haven't tried. But what really sucks is the bag. You have to actually, buy coins to have a bigger bag to have more stuff. So that kind of sucks too. But other than that, you can send gifts as long as the other person doesn't have an unopened gift from you. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, this is still all new to me. I'll have to send him a gift when I'm. But I caught the other day, I've caught several things I didn't have. Yeah, I wanted to get a Pokeball bag, but for me to have a bag, that would cost coins and that costs money. And spending regular money on this is just not my thing. Um, but so yeah, when it comes to Pokemon, I don't have many. Let me go to my Pokédex. If you guys want to see, this video's gone so long. This is my Pokédex so far. Like I said, I don't have a lot compared to a lot of people. Like I said, I didn't play for very long. Oops, go back. Right now, I'm supposed to evolve like 20 Pokemon or whatnot. And I've seen, according to this, I've seen a lot of other Pokemon, but to go to those places, some of them are actually a good ways away from me. So to try to go to some of those places to get some of these was really hard. I've seen a lot of Pokemon, but to actually go get some of these is just still a pain in my butt because some of them are very, very far away. And there's so many Pokemon to get. People that have been playing this, if I would have played this from the get-go, I probably would have had a lot more Pokemon. I like left my Pokemon at a gym, and they always also say, what I don't understand is, I guess maybe to train your Pokemon in a gym. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I'll have to ask, one of my coworkers on how to do that actually. But other than that, that's about it. I don't do, when I do the Pokemon, it's just, yeah. But other than that, yeah, so that's pretty much, and a day in my life here is not much. My life here, it's my life is exciting here, but it's not like super duper exciting. I was thinking about doing a proper video on how to sort your trash here. And so one thing people don't know is, yes, they do sort their trash here in Japan. You do have calendars, as you can see here in the background. This is my trash calendar. This tells you what gets sorted into what, which colors. And then here has the days, and then it also tells you, each month, what stuff gets sorted and when goes out to put out for the trash to pick up. I am meticulous about sorting my trash. Some places, like in Kyoto, and I mean, they do it all over, but you can get away with a lot of your trash being actually mixed together, uh, except for like the pet bottles. Where do you get those? Oh, the calendars for trash? If that's what you're talking about, where do I get those? Those you actually get at City Hall. Calendars for trash? If that's what you're talking about, where do I get those? Those you actually get at City Hall. Sometimes you'll actually get them at the beginning of the next. Sometimes you'll actually get them at the beginning of the next year or period. They will give you'll actually get one either in your mailbox for the calendars, and it'll go through for the calendar year. It goes from March to, not March, sorry, April to March, and you get them at the city halls here. And I got that when I went to move here into my apartment. I went to City Hall to register my address and my residency card and everything. And so when I went there, then I got those, and they gave me those. And it took me a while, but I figured out how to navigate it and how everything gets split up. Cans, bottles are pretty much easy, and then the recyclables. And then, so it's actually fairly, I've actually gotten really used to doing it. Um, so it's really is not that bad. Some people say it'd be difficult, but it, once you, if you have somebody to show you how to do it, and what goes where and what colors mean what and the symbols, I mean, you'll pick it up really quick. I didn't really have anybody to show me that. So I just kind of figured it out from the colors, looked at the symbols, looked at the pictures. Yeah, it's, if you came here and lived here, you could get it, actually probably pick it up pretty quick. It's not really, it's not as difficult as people make it seem. Um, some places are a lot more strict on their trash bags. In Kyoto and in Yamasaki, they have these big, huge, yellow bags, that you put your trash in, but you still have to, at certain days, and it's the same bag, and you have to write some of them. You have to write your name on it. Here, a lot of people don't write their names on their bags. I every so often do. I haven't visited many cities at all. Been here to Tatsuno, uh, Taishi, which is a little bit down from Tatsuno, Himeji. I've been there. Went to Osaka. Just passing through Osaka. Haven't really visited except for the one time when I went to the cat cafe. Most of the time, Kyoto. And there, I just go to the small town of Katsura where I stayed, where my friend is, and we don't really do much. I didn't vlog it, but of course, I put some pictures up on my social media. I went to USJ. Anybody who wants to go to USJ, this is one thing that people should stress if they do video. This is one thing that people should stress if they do videos about USJ. USJ is a blast. It is great. I mean, it's fun. I just went last month. It was hot and muggy. We got rained on a couple times, but then the sun came out and it got hot and muggy again. USJ is awesome. If I had a proper vlogging camera, I probably would have vlogged the whole thing, maybe. I didn't do very many rides. I realized that I know I can't do spinning rides that spin me around. I really don't like. I will panic. But roller coaster rides I can't do. I actually will get sick. Found that out. I will get sick because I got sick. The thing about USJ, if you are wanting to go to USJ, make sure you have plenty of money. There is a place there in USJ. They have special ATMs that you can actually change US money to yen. So you don't have to worry about that. Buy your tickets online. You can go to the USJ website and buy your tickets online there. You can also go to a website called Voyagin. Voyagin is a great website. If you're coming from any other country and you want to go as USJ, you can pre-purchase your tickets also through them. And you can either print it out with the barcode or you can actually have it on your phone. And if you get it for several people, you can actually share the barcode for each person and send it to their smartphone. And that you'd use that. You skip the lines. When to go in to get into the park, you just scan your barcode and boom, you're in. I did not have the express pass when I went. We went, it was a holiday. It was fine. It was totally fine. The express pass seemed like it could be a good thing, but for me, I didn't need it. But you definitely want to have a lot of money. If you can, a tip, if you have a backpack with you where you keep your wallet and stuff, bring frozen bottles of water or frozen bottles of juice, frozen bottles of vitamin C water. Bring that. stop at Konbini, put some onigiri in your bag to eat. Food, if you try to get a drink from a vending machine, it's going to cost you basically double the amount that you would normally pay for that same drink at a outside of USJ at a Konbini or at vending machines. Beer, if you drink beer, one beer, it depends on where you get it, can cost you from $4.50 to maybe $7.25 for a cup of beer. So yeah, the price, it's pretty expensive. They allow carry-ins. They don't really allow carry-ins at USJ, but people do it. They just put them in their backpacks to where it's not obvious. Now, they can randomly say, hey, let me check your backpack. I mean, if it's obvious, it looks like you're carrying heavy stuff or something like that, there is a chance that they will ask to see in. And if they check it and they see that, then they're like, oh, you can't have this. And they'll toss it. They'll make you toss it out. There is a chance that they will ask to see in, and if they check it and they see that, then they're like, oh, you can't have this, and they'll toss it. They'll make you toss it out. It's not too expensive to eat. It just all depends on what you want to eat. As for gifts, like we went to the Harry Potter theme park. Part of it, Chocolate Frog, is roughly $15. The cookies there, cookie tin or whatever, was about $12. It's pretty expensive. If you want souvenirs, like right now they were doing the Sailor Moon thing. I really wish I would have had the money. The Sailor Moon 4D is still going on until I think the end of this month or next month. I think it's the end of this month, the Sailor Moon thing. And the Sailor Moon 4D was actually really cool. But any like souvenirs from that, it was expensive. You're looking at